Hey, this is Nick from Twisted Mr. Hockey. I'm here at SAP Center watching the Sharks take on the Oilers. Now over to Neil. This is Post to Post.
Hello and welcome to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. And, San Jose's been on a bit of a tear, so I thought I'd talk about them. Now, I haven't been able to watch much San Jose recently, or any hockey really, because I've been sick. I'm still sick, much better than I was, but I'm still sick, still have the sniffles, still not sleeping that great, as you can probably tell. I look like crap, but I'm well enough to definitely film a video, and definitely well enough to talk some hockey. So I want to talk a little bit about San Jose, but first, I've updated the jerseys behind me, so this is the current standings of the league, top 12 or whatever it is, except Nashville. I don't have a Nashville jersey, so there's none up there, but there might be one on the way soon, so Nashville fans can be happy to see a potential Nashville jersey up there in the coming weeks or so. And if you look up here, I don't know if you can really see, but up in the top corner, I decided to put the Arizona Coyotes jersey up there just because, just wanted to give them a little shout out because they've been playing actually really good hockey recently, which is really great to see. It sucks that it's coming so late in the season, but it's really great to see. This is the kind of hockey that I predicted them to play from the start of the season, and if they had, they may have ended up where I predicted them to be, but nevertheless, it's good to see them finally playing the hockey that, on paper, I think they can play. So, to the San Jose Sharks, the last 8 games, they've won. They're on an 8-game winning streak. Since March 1st, it's March, oh my god, I don't even know what the date is, 26th, I think? Since March 1st, they've scored 34 goals and only let in 17. So, I mean, if you want to win games, you score more goals than you let in. That's just a simple hockey rule there. But there's a lot of contributing factors here. Now, Martin Jones, since March 1st, has a .923 save percentage and 2.19 goals against average. For an 8-game winning streak and really fantastic hockey in this past month, you would think that maybe his goals against average would be down below 2, a little bit better save percentage. So it's still really good numbers, still really good numbers, but it's approaching the average level of goaltender, starting goaltender, and so that's really important because the games that they're winning in this 8-game winning streak aren't complete blowouts or completely defensive hockey games. These are gritty games. 3 of the 8 games went to overtime, or went to extra time. I think 2 was overtime and 1 was a shootout win. So they're winning games in a very important way, in a playoff hockey style way. Very close games, not all of them, but some of them. Very close games, winning them in overtime, getting those endurance wins. So that's great practice, I guess, for the playoffs, because they are approaching, and we'll talk a little bit about who they might play at the end. So, games left. And here's where it gets interesting. So they're on an 8-game winning streak. They have 3 very tough games coming up. I personally do not see the winning streak going above 10. In fact, I think it stops here. I think they actually lose their next game. It's against St. Louis. So, St. Louis is a weird team right now. They're so hot right now, but I can't even believe that St. Louis is back in the playoff conversation. They're, I think, 1 point out with a couple games in hand. It's very strange, but they've come back. I love it because I like St. Louis, but St. Louis is completely desperate right now. I think that they will be the ones to put the nail in the coffin of the winning streak of the San Jose Sharks. But if they don't, San Jose plays Nashville after that, and then they play Vegas. So 3 really tough games, and then after that they play Dallas, Colorado, and Minnesota. Dallas has, I think, 84 points, maybe. They're likely not going to make the playoffs, but they're still in that mix of teams that are trying to fight, so it's still going to be a competitive game, most likely. Colorado has the last wild card spot right now, so that's a team that's going to be competing very hard as well. And then Minnesota is their last game, 3rd in the Central, so a playoff team. So their ending schedule here, they're not playing any easy games. So I I don't know if they can approach Vegas for that top spot in the division. Vegas has 103 points, San Jose has 97. They play each other, and I think that question falls on that game. If Vegas wins that game, I don't think San Jose can catch Vegas. If San Jose wins that game, I think there's a chance that San Jose could take over that top spot in the Pacific if Vegas also loses some of their other games. But just in general, I think it's unrealistic. I think Vegas is going to retain top spot in that Pacific division, and San Jose will stay in that second position. I wanted to take a look at the statistics of the players on San Jose versus the rest of the league. So I looked at the top 50 point getters in the NHL, and there was no San Jose players. In fact, the highest ranked San Jose player was Pavelski in 51st place with 60 points, and then 51st place with 60 points, and then Brent Burns was in 52nd with the same amount of points. So just on that brink of being in the top 50. And I thought it would be interesting to compare to another team, and I picked the Islanders because they have 3 players in the top 30, and look where they are. So it's not all about how many points you can get as an individual on a team. Look at Connor McDavid; he's leading the league right now in points, and his team is out of the playoffs. So I think that's actually a huge compliment to San Jose because they're getting contributions from all of the lines. So that means you have depth, and you need to win a Stanley Cup with depth. So that's pretty impressive. And not so good news for the Islanders. I think it's Tavares, Barzal, and Bailey, I think, in the top 30. Yeah, and I just have written down here as well, Aaron Dell. His record is 15-5 this year. You can't really ask for a better record from a backup. That's awesome numbers. And then he's got a 0.913 save percentage and a 2.66 goals against average. Pretty respectable numbers. And the last thing I have on here is the Evander Kane. Now, this is the part where I admit that I was wrong because I really didn't feel like Evander Kane was the right fit for San Jose. He still might not be. I felt like he would fit okay, but I didn't feel like he would be contributing as much as he is. I was totally wrong. He really is fitting in pretty well with San Jose. He is contributing. It seems like he's getting along with the guys. Seems like the other guys in the team are very supportive of him joining. And he scored like 4 goals the other night. It was unbelievable. So that's huge for San Jose. Great acquisition for the playoffs, even if it doesn't work out afterwards. Hopefully he can help them make a run, and so that's good there. So totally admit I was wrong, and that's just part of trades. You can't really predict. Some trades work out good, some trades work out bad. So and I guess this is the last thing on my list. Who does San Jose play in the playoffs? In my personal opinion, like I said, they're not going to pass Vegas, so they will retain that second spot. So you have to look underneath, and you have Anaheim with 91 points and LA with 91 points. Now, LA is in that first wild card spot, so there could be some juggling there. But the next Pacific team after that is Calgary, and I think they have 80 points. Like, mathematically, they can make the playoffs if they win all. I think they have 6 games left. Or 5 games left. If they win their last 5 games, they can tie Colorado for the last wildcard spot, but that means Colorado has to lose their next 6 games, which isn't going to happen, and that means St. Louis can't win. So, okay, basically, Calgary, you're not making the playoffs. I'm sorry. So that means that San Jose is going to play Anaheim or LA, so that we have a guaranteed, basically, California matchup. It seems like it happens every playoffs. And that's a good thing because the California matchup is great hockey. San Jose has played LA recently. I think Anaheim has played San Jose recently. And it's going to be great hockey. 3 really competitive teams. I'm not even sure if I can predict it. If San Jose plays LA, I think San Jose wins. If San Jose plays Anaheim, I think Anaheim wins. That's my general prediction. That might change when I do my prediction video when the playoffs come. But that's my prediction right now. And I think that that could potentially be, whatever Anaheim teams play, one of the best series in the first round. There's going to be there's going to be some great series going along beside it, like Winnipeg and Minnesota potentially. That's going to be such a good series, and we don't know who Nashville's going to play, but that could be good too. So it's really looking like San Jose is in the right spot. They're playing the hockey that they need to play going to the playoffs, but they're doing it almost quietly. Like, they're on an 8-game winning streak. Not a whole lot of people are talking about it, but that's kind of probably what they want, because they want teams to not be worried about them, and then they want to play a couple games and make the teams worried about them, because they're serious and they're here to win. So good to see San Jose, my second favorite team, doing some damage, because my first favorite team, the Montreal Canadiens, are a bunch of lollygaggers and not in the playoffs, not even close to the playoffs. And my third favorite team, Dallas, is really pissing me off. I don't know what they're doing, but they're very inconsistent. And then St. Louis is on the brink there, so I might potentially have two teams that I really cheer for in the playoffs this year. Yeah, so I hope you guys are watching lots of hockey. Hope you guys have had a chance to watch some San Jose. I know it's hard for us East Coast guys. Those West Coast games are on so late. I rarely get to watch any of them. I try to watch Nashville as much as I can, because it's very exciting to watch play. And Winnipeg, I try and watch them. And San Jose, I try to watch. But haven't been able to watch much hockey recently. And unfortunately, I won't be able to watch any hockey tonight either. But tomorrow, I should be able to watch some hockey. So, yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are watching lots of hockey. And, yeah, you guys ready for the playoffs? Let me know down below in the comment section. Subscribe if you're new. Like this video if you liked it. And I'll see you in the next one. Adios, guys.